What is going on, everybody, and welcome. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back as we get ready to start our 2018 season. Some strangeness is afoot. We're in the off season. We signed a 1-year AAA contract to be a starter. Went through spring training, which I just simulated because nobody really wants to play spring training games. Already added the perks, which I put one each on hitting and then one on speed and stealing. And went to start the season, figuring I'd be at AAA, and we are still on the major league team, sitting on the bench. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, how often we're going to play, if we're even going to stay here. I have no idea what's going to happen. So figured we'd start this out all together, and then we'll figure it out as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and load up whatever is next, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, the coach is talking to us already. So, something I heard the other day about a seed, and if you plant it, an oak seed, and the seed knows, no, an acorn was, oh, who cares, let's go play baseball. Okay, manager, you're a bit weird, but anyway, we get a 2x boost. See what happens next. So here we go. We're in the first game of the season. We're going to come up as a pinch hitter. I believe it is the 8th. The top of the 9th. Got a runner on first. Natty has a 2-0 lead, and that first pitch is going to be a ball, and apparently we're going to shake like something happened. I don't know. So anyway, we're down 2. There's nobody, or no, there's one out. I'm sorry. And see what we can do here with our first at bat in the majors. We're already up 2-0 though.
You can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone.
And just try not to ground into a double play in our first at bat. That would kind of suck. That slider is going to go outside, so we got a 3-0 count in our first at bat. So we're going to go ahead and we'll take this pitch.
It seems like they always come back to bite you.
I still can't believe they just had us skip AAA. So a 4-pitch walk off the bench.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but
it's pretty good.
We'll see if they can
pretty good first at bat, major league level. He's going to bloop that out there, and that's going to drop in. Since we all had to only go halfway because we didn't know if he was going to catch it or not, he's going to be out at third. Now we got 2 outs, 1-2 count. Going to rip that one. That one's going to be fair. We're going to come around to score. He's going to be in there with the double.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. They continue to just chip away.
We walk and score in our first game. It's makes me happy. Starting out this season a lot better than the last one. Right, so I guess we tied it up, but we're going to be done. The Reds are going to end up walking it off. Okay, so lose the first game. Apparently Zach Cozart's the big hero. We'll bring you back for whatever's next. And we're going to come up again as a pinch hitter. Apparently this is what we are going to do, is be a pinch hitter. So it's the top of the 8th, 14-1 Arizona. Holy crap. Guy on second, 1 out. Going to foul off the first pitch. Probably should have took it. Maybe would have got another walk out of it. Oh, still could get a walk.
0-1 pitch.
That sinker is going to miss outside for ball one. Got a 1-1 count.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Gonna foul off the high changeup. Out goes to 1 and 2.
1 and 2, here it comes.
Changeup's gonna come low and inside for ball two.
2-2, here it is.
Gonna hit that one back up the middle. Shortstop's gonna be there though to scoop it up.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Gonna throw us out. Okay, so gonna go 0 for 1. But we end up winning the game.
That wasn't exactly a nail biter,
Huge win.
but it's always nice when you
And
can
we
get
will
an
bring you back.
explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Here we go. We're at Chase Field. Getting ready to face the Rockies. We're both 2 and 2, and we are making our first start. Major League start, first start of the season.
And the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention earlier, they changed our position to second base, so we're no longer playing third. We are back to being a second baseman. No.
Joined by Dan Plesac.
Take that for what it is.
This season, it's pitching that has to be key if this
Let's go ahead and jump right on into this.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run.
I don't know why they're showing the Rockies coach, maybe because of that. Whatever. Don't really care. Let's hop on into this. So it looks like we're starting out in the field. DJ's up leading off the game. Or no, he's hitting second. I'm sorry.
On the ground up the middle, played on the back.
All right. Gonna just go ahead and toss him out.
First, and there are 2 away.
Now we're gonna come up. We're 0 for 1 on the season with a walk and a run scored.
Linden, day off for him yesterday, but back out there for
So,
this one.
bottom of the first, nobody out. Runner on first. We're hitting second in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch.
We're gonna foul off a fastball right down the middle of the plate.
Out of play. These Rockies, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game.
Changeup's gonna be outside for ball 1.
Best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come
Gonna
back
pitch
to
out there, so we got the 2 and 1.
Pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that
And
old school.
apparently they're really worried about that guy over at first as they throw over.
One side of the plate, a little bit more than the other.
We're going to check our swing, and that ball is going to be called low for ball 3.
Being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Don't want to forget.
And they throw over again. He gets back safe. What we do with this pitch here.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Foul off the fastball to make it a full count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch.
Oh, we chased ball 4, but at least we fouled it off.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming
Seeing
up.
a lot of pitches here as the guy hitting second, so out off another ball.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
So I'm just glad we're seeing a lot of pitches.
Another full count pitch
Got
home.
foul that one off.
Another foul ball.
And
And
we
this
were
battle
good.
will continue.
We pitch number 9 on the at bat.
The next 3-2.
Foul that one off.
Get a piece here as this is chopped
Just
foul.
late on that one.
The next 3-2.
And we're going to rip that one right to the shortstop. Hit that ball out pretty hard.
Back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's nothing but frustrating.
In is Gerardo Parra.
Hit the ball hard
His
and
first cuts in this one with a
nothing
man
out of it.
first and
But
2 away.
And into the top of the second, there's one out, or two outs. Runner on first. That one's going to get past us.
And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. And that runner will
And that one was all on us. We took a bad route to it. So we're going to come up 0 for 1 with that line out. Be the bottom of the third, one out. Nobody on. We chase a sinker, fouled off for strike one.
The 0-1 pitch.
We're going to chase that one too, so it's 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
We're going to let that sinker bounce.
Too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row.
See if he's going to come inside the zone or if he's going to stay outside.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Two-seamer is going to go out. The outside for ball 2. 2-2 count. We're going to be early on that curveball, but we're going to foul it off.
Another 2-2 offering.
And we're going to miss that fastball. So we strike out, but we see 6 pitches, so I think as long as we keep having quality at bats, everything's going to be all right. We're going to come up 0 for 2. Arizona has a 1-0 lead now on the bottom of the 5th. There's one out, a guy on second. We get a chance for our first RBI if we can get our first base hit. Two-seamer's going to, I guess, catch the zone for strike one. I think the pitcher got the call on that one. And we're going to fly out. Fly ball out to the center fielder. Definitely know what we wanted to do. And we're going to come up again, 0 for 3 on the day.
Reid Linden, no hits in 3 tries.
So it's 3-2 Rockies now in the bottom of the 7th. There's one out, nobody on. We were late on that one. Shouldn't have swung at it anyway, and we're going to pop up in foul territory to the first baseman. One more shot, I guess. 6-3 D-backs. Looks like we got a guy on second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. And I think we got a hold of that one, but left fielder's going to be there. That's going to end the inning. So we're going to hit the old 0 for 5 on the day. Made some solid contact, though. Back out to the field. The top of the 9th. Blackman's up, runner on first. Nobody out, so double play chance here.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle.
Shortstop's going to give us the flip. We're going to do the jumping throw. Going to throw him out. We're going to get the double play.
There are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right?
That's going to be it. We're going to end up winning this game. No thanks to us as we go 0 for 5.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom.
Eventually, we'll end up getting that first hit. All right, we'll bring you back. Okay, it looks like we're going to get another start here. I don't know if we'll be playing second or if they're just kind of using us as a utility man or what's going on. Haven't seen anything.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Go ahead. Got Zach Greinke on the mound.
Is on the mound for game 2.
Carlos Gonzalez out there. Looks like we're back out there at second.
He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for similar
Maybe where it's short.
in this game.
Second baseman's playing deep in the outfield. That might be it. Anyway, throw him out. Really say where we're playing, but so far we're hitless on the season. Everything we've done is got that walk. One out. here in the bottom of the first. Nobody's on.
Harold, as we take a look at the
Take the first
Rockies
pitch for
starting
ball
play
one.
here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
And I think we're just going to fly out here to the left fielder.
On the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing.
So back out to the field. We are playing shortstop.
Nolan Arenado.
Runners on first and second in the top of the third. 1 out. So double play gets us out of the inning.
Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back
Go ahead
up
and
the
just
middle.
flip that to the second baseman.
To second for
Get the
one.
double play.
Play to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
We're going to head back
So
out,
no
or
runs
head back
on
in.
2
Looks
hits,
like we're going to be
no
hitting
errors,
third.
and a runner left on.
Bottom of
Head
the
down to
third.
home half of inning number 3.
All right, so we are due for a hit here.
Stepping up to the plate.
1 out, a guy on
Reid
first.
Linden.
Well, that's
0 for 1
Zach
for 1 here in
Greinke's
this
out
one.
on first.
First delivery to him on the way.
That ball's going to
And
bounce.
slider bounces
Get away.
and gets away.
We have ball 1.
And forget about the double
Zach's
play
going to
now,
move
as
up
he'll
to
move
second.
second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0.
And we're
Chopped
looks
down
like
the
we were
first
early on
base
that
line,
one.
but
We
it's a
fouled
foul
off.
ball, says the first base umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You're early on that changeup. It was out of the zone.
Really deceptive change.
Oh, man. So it's 1-2 count.
Executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Got him.
Hey, I feel like that fastball was right where that changeup
Well,
was.
preferential treatment there. Sometimes
We end up
see
striking
trainers
out.
Have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually
Back out to the field.
Ready once again.
Scores 2-2 here in the top of the
Career
fifth.
line against Greinke,
2 outs. We
and
got a
even
runner on
10
second.
hits in 29 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2 is left.
We're going to go ahead and throw him out. That ends the inning.
Gets him, and the side is retired.
Eventually, we're going to get a hit here.
Halfway point, tied at 2.
Bomb the fifth. 1 out. Nobody's on.
Ready now, Reid Linden. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
There we
far.
go. There we go.
Towards second, and that'll get on through.
That's
into
our first
center,
hit.
and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And there's probably no happier person
We
in the
finally get that first major league hit.
has just collected his first hit in
Go
the
get
big
that
leagues,
ball.
And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen,
Oh,
he's
finally
worked his entire
finally
life
got
for
to
this
that.
moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
All right, so let's continue on with this game here. Paul Goldschmidt's going to come up. He's 1 for 2.
Hit in 2 tries
An
so
0-2
far.
count. Imagine he's going to strike out.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Yeah, that's what
And there's
happened.
8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
AJ's going to come up. 1 for 2. He's hitting 500 on the year. He's got a 3-1 count. Now that there's 2 away.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
He's going to walk.
And this
So that's going to
pitch
put
misses
runners
for
on
ball
first and
4.
second
So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
for Jake Lamb, who hit a 2-run home run in the 4th.
Jake Lamb. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on
Got a
base.
0-2
And
count,
2 gone
though.
here in the 5th. Here it comes on 0-2.
And he strikes out. So we're going to get stranded on second.
Strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
See what happens next. Going to come up. We're 1 for 3. Hitting 1-1-1 on the season.
Reid Linden, leadoff
So there's
man on
nobody out.
base, and we'll
Bottom
see
of the
what they have
7th.
in
We got a
mind
runner on first.
strategy-wise here.
We're going to chase that
And this will be
curveball for ball
fouled
1.
away.
I mean, strike 1.
Go-ahead runs aboard here
Game's
at
still
third,
tied at 2.
nobody out. Another one fouled off.
A
and he's
foul off
quickly
the
behind
changeup.
0-2.
Probably should have tried to lay down a sack bunt here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled up the
And I think
line.
that's going to end up working like a
Snuck up on
sack
the
bunt
back
anyway.
And indeed, no look at
So we
second,
get him
but
up
goes
to second.
first and take the sure out.
Head back out into the field.
Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries.
Rockies got a 3-2 lead now in the top of the 9th. Runners on first and second. We're going to get our double play here, so there's going to be 2 outs now. Guy's going to head up to third. And we're going to come up. Looks like there's a guy on second.
Linden. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
They're expecting bunt.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That cutter is going to go high.
And there's one well above the
Got ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That slider's going to miss.
And the slider
We got 2-0 here.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him.
They're backing off.
And maybe roll over on him.
Expecting the bunt anymore.
Here he comes on 2-0.
We're going to hit that one through the hole at the shortstop and third baseman. The fielder's going to have problems picking it up, and we're going to tie the game up here.
We are once again tied 3-3.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of
That's our first RBI of our career.
Try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game.
Second hit of the game.
Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Going to bring up Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He's got a full count. Oh, geez, that one slowly hit the first. And they're going to get us out, but Paul's going to be safe at first.
On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
We're going to end up walking it off. Get the win. Tied it up, though, so that was be happy about that.
So the lineup
really we'll bring you back with whatever's next.
In this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops, the clear
So we're playing in another game. Third straight, maybe?
In Phoenix. Today, the finale
yeah,
of
it's the finale.
Weekend series between the
we've won the first 2, 4-2 record now. Since it's the last game of the series, this is probably going to be the last game of this episode. Not sure where we're going to be playing. We're going to come up, hit 182. We got 2 base hits in the last game. Got an RBI. Oh, we got 2 outs. Runner on first, or runner on second in the first. And we're going to hit that one, and that one's going to stay up long enough for the center fielder to get underneath it.
Puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still no.
We hit a nice hard liner out there.
In is Gerardo Parra.
And we're going to be playing third today, so we're just kind of running all around the infield in this series.
Now Miller on 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third.
Go ahead and scoop that up. Throw him out.
First, and there were 2 down.
Guess this is the positives of being a utility player. Trying to play more games since we can play more positions. Right, so we lined out in the first one, in the first inning. Now it's the third, 2 outs. We got guys on first and second.
Ready with the first pitch.
And still scoreless.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Changeup's in there for strike 1.
0-1, here it comes.
Changeup's going to go low and outside for ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Cutter's going to miss outside. It's 2-1.
But missed 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's going to give us anything to hit here. We're going to get through. Nope.
On to first, and the
I was hoping that was going to sneak on through there.
So it's no runs on 2
We ground out to the shortstop, made solid contact, so that's a plus. Back out to the field. Wow, Rocky's got a 5-0 lead now.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
2 outs though in the 5th. Gonna try to bunt. Gonna be there easily to grab that and throw him out.
So the bunt hit attempt is snuffed out. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come.
Still out in the field in the 6th here. Nobody out. So Walters is leading off this inning.
Grounder down the line at
Gonna
third.
knock it down.
And this kicks right off of him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield
For
single.
sure we weren't going to get to that standing up, so.
Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there.
We're going to come up 0 for 2 on the day. There's nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. We're still down 5-0. That cutter's going to be high and outside for strike 1.
Having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
And we're going to chase this slider that comes inside.
He's so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and
A no-2 count now.
everyone out, but other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on
Cutter's going to miss outside. Ball 1.
That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will.
That cutter's going to go low, so we got back to a 2-2 count.
Cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Oh, going to go foul. Okay, that went foul, thankfully. We were early on the cutter.
5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
That cutter's going to miss, so we got to a full count here. Nice quality at bats. Kind of chased that change up. We were early on it, but somehow fouled it off.
The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, we're going to rip that one. Oh, the second baseman's going to dive and steal a hit from us.
Will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as
Thank
you're
you,
gonna see a
DJ.
second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. We'll come right back with more.
So we're going to come up 0 for 3.
So digging in now.
Lined out hard to the second baseman. It's 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out. Runners on first and second.
First pitch on its way.
And we're going to hit that one foul.
Foul off to the left, strike 1.
Trying to go opposite field with that one. We were just a little late on it.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Way early on that curveball.
Foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper
That one
deck
becomes a
for
souvenir.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Okay, so we're going to foul off the 0-2 pitch.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
That one's going to miss. It's going to be in the dirt, but it's not going to get away, so runners are going to stay at first and second. We got a 1-2 count.
Here's the 1-2
That one's going to come inside and brush us back a little bit. 2-2.
It runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Fastball's going to miss. Why did he just do that? That was only ball 3. That guy's strange. Anyway, full count here with 1 away. This is another quality at bat for us. If we keep doing this, good things are going to happen. That was the 7th pitch. This is going to be the 8th.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swing and a
hit
drive
that one.
sent out toward the gap. Blackman going
That one's
back
going to be
out
off the wall,
and just
so we're
short
going
of a
to
home run. This
stop here
ball's
at
off the
second.
wall. The runner scores for
We're going to
second.
knock in 2.
And not in time.
So everybody's going to be safe. 2 RBI double.
What a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost
Oh, yeah, that was almost a home run.
blast.
That
He'll
one
be happy
hits
with a
right
clean
off the
double
top
as
of the
well.
wall.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't
That's
turn
going to
into
bring
something
up
worse.
Tomas. He's 2 for 3, and we're going to be out on second.
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Brought this game to within 2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2
Hey.
away.
So
Really
2 out.
impressive pitching right
And like
there.
I said during the
Sometimes
at-bat,
as a
we
pitcher,
keep
you
having these quality at-bats.
you make
Good
a
things are
good
going to
pitch,
happen.
don't
We're
get
going
that call from the umpire.
to be able to
What
turn
does
our
he do?
fortunes
He
around.
comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Brandon Drury
To the plate now.
come up
Brandon Drury.
at 308 on the year, but he doesn't. He's hitless today.
Team's offensive onslaught. The 0-1.
He's going to rip that one back up the middle. We're going to make the turn. We're coming home. We're going to score. That's going to pull us to within one.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to bat.
And that's going to be it, though.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career.
All right, so the Rockies win this one, but we take the series 2-1. And we will bring you back. Okay, so with all this chaos now kind of finally over, still sitting out there on the bench. But regardless, we get through the first two series. Our first hit, first RBI, score our first run. Home run's still missing, but that's all right. That'll eventually come. I feel pretty confident with the way the series ended with the Rockies that we're going to be able to do some pretty good things. We got 502 available points, and I'm going to contact's probably going to be able to get one there. So I want to really keep up in the contact. Maybe, you know what? Let's go durability. Oh. Action maybe? That might be what we want to do, and we'll add another to speed. So that'll use up all of them, but 3 points, which will ride on over. So, thanks for coming, hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for, I don't even know what it's going to be, how long we're going to be on the bench, if they're going to send us down to AAA, if they're going to make us a starter. I'm not sure. So subscribe to find out what goes on. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Doodles.